Alright, what's up y'all, LakerFan here. As I see by the title of today's video, we're here to showcase how boosters robbed me in NBA 2K23. Now, this is the Mobil 1 event. It's based on my points, and whoever earns the most my points and can get to 40 laps. Pretty much the laps are earned through my points, and whoever gets those 40 laps first is the winner. And the first 3 people to finish those 40 laps get really cool rewards like you saw in the thumbnail. It's the helmet, the go-kart, the jerseys, all types of stuff like that. You get unlimited block boost as well, so you never have to pay for the boost toward your block. And I was robbed of this, and we're here to showcase how in today's video. So I hope y'all enjoy. If you're free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on the noties, all good stuff. And like always, try this one to 2,000 likes. I know the gameplays are probably gonna be a little bit less viewed, so to say. So maybe let's try this one to like 1.5. But anyway, this is all about getting games over with extremely quick and getting the most buy points, like I said. And the boosters are essentially going to try and load up with the same people that they're going to be trying to just boost off of, or they may message people before the game and stuff like that and tell them to trade lobs and stuff like that. Like they will give the other team free lobs and they get free lobs themselves, and it gets the game over with fast, and it's a win-win for both teams. I don't do any of that BS. I'm a content creator. I know there's going to be some sicko in the comments talking about, oh, obviously if you finish top 4 on the leaderboard, then obviously you're the one still doing it too. It's not the case. I could showcase to you the whole hour and a half worth of gameplay that I have, and I actually do still have the footage. I will fast forward through it real quick just to show you some of the box scores and stuff like that too, and that it is true games, but we'll save that a little bit toward the end of the video. Anyway, the whole point of this gameplay is to show you how I was doing it, and it was with my Ben Simmons build, contact lobbing everybody's life away. It was so funny to see. Not to mention, I know a lot of you guys have seen my strategies and methods for pick and roll in this game, and in 2K20 and games before that as well, where I'm doing a lot of curl offs and stuff like that. You can see we're getting real blitz heavy on all types of passing lanes, trying to make plays, and again, speed the other team up. You want games to get over with extremely quickly. You want to be able to throw as many lobs as possible. You can see I try and backdoor cut him right there. And again, this is all about literally catching lobs. So I'll try and fast forward the gameplay a little bit for you guys, but again, this is the stuff that it's all about. Like Apollo doesn't get the ball to Tonic quick enough, so I try and reset the cut. I come back to the wing and then back in for this cut right here. And again, you have to be really good with your lob timing. I know obviously it's not the most ridiculous skill gap thing in the game. I think the lob timing is very easy to execute in this game, but stuff like that obviously hurts a little bit. Anyway, as you can see, just to fast forward through some of this stuff, force quick shots. I pass the ball to Tonic and I'm coming in right here, and we are going to force the mess out of these contact lobs. It's so hilarious to see this stuff, and I'm telling y'all, I think a lot of people are sleeping on the power of alley-oops this year. They are real crazy, and I think there's so much power to them in terms of a competitive sense. And whether you consider it skill gap or not, like I said, it still benefits you tremendously to use them and to have a build with really good driving dunk for that matter. I mean, you have to have a good driving dunk to get contact alley-oops. That's just a thing, obviously. But again, hoping to speed them up a little bit with their shot selection. I'm obviously leaving dude wide open on the wing, but either way, the dude's not passing it. Either way, oh well, they end up getting a bucket. It is what it is. So right here, Tonic is the inbounder. I'm just going to get it, and he's going to beat his guy up the court, and I'm going to lob him. He has a pretty capable build. It's sort of like a point forward type build that's essentially just got a lot of everything, but not a specialist at anything for that matter. But again, letting them get quick shots off. At this point, the game is secured as far as winning it. We just have to get through it quickly because, again, you have to compete with the boosters as well. So as you can see, throwing the lob to Tonic. Either way, we're going to fast forward through this a little bit because you kind of get the gist of it. I just want to showcase to you maybe how offense works a little bit. And again, we're going for that contact lob attempt. It's not going to work every time. Either way, Tonic goes to the travel right there, and it is what it is. Right here, again, another contact lob. I mean, these things stack up, bro. They go so crazy. It's got so much capability to it. And again, just going in, catching lobs. Like, truly, this build is a lob machine. The way that we set this lineup up was extremely overpowered for this event, too. I was lined up at the point guard with Apollo at the 2 and Tonic at the 3. So Tonic was sort of our play-initiating lob thrower, so to say, and playing like our point guard, but he was at the 3, whereas I'm lined up at the point guard, which allows me to get contact lobs on smaller people very easily. And not to mention, if we ever set up a pick and roll, the center is stuck on Tonic, and then obviously the point guard's stuck on me, so we're able to set up a really nice lob slip where I'm able to curl it off and get a really good angle for the alley-oop as well. We'll show a quick little comp gameplay. I just wanted to showcase the first little look at the actual leaderboard. So as you can see, these guys right here, Snagium, Hefe's Journey, and Perks Tour. I'm not snitching on anybody, but low-key they deserve to get snitched on if we're being real. I mean, this stuff has to go as far as like the boosting in these events. It gets real toxic and real stupid that I'm the one that doesn't earn these rewards, even though I finished in the top 6. So if these 3 weren't even here, I would have been the top 3. Anyway, onto an actual comp gameplay right here. As you can see, they're either in the GOAT tier or the Pro tier, whatever the case may be, between the purple and the gold tiers and stuff like that. And I have a 6'1" point guard that I'm guarding as well. So again, you're going to see off this inbound. This is what we're going to do every single time that I get this opportunity. I'm passing to Tonic and running straight down to the paint. Contact lob attempt. Now, this is where I wasn't running Aerial Wizard. I really wish I was, because I almost feel like I could have maybe competed for that top 3 if I did have it. There were a couple alley-oop attempts that I feel like I could have finished if I had the badge, but unfortunately I didn't think to do it, and to try and reset and go out of the event and then back in would have just burnt a lot of time up. Right here you can see I'm struggling a little bit. Like, we have the lockdowns going crazy right here, and we can feel it. This is going to be a comp gameplay where we have to actually sweat quite a bit. We can't just force the lobs. But again, I do want to show you guys, like, you can still create these alley-oops against the competitive teams. Now, again, I don't know if you guys are here for seeing just spamming alley-oop gameplay or anything like that, or how to win mobile, but I just wanted to showcase the actual just event and going through this stuff and take you guys through the journey that we were having. So right here, we're going to switch Apollo onto the point guard. I'm onto the corner. Tonic is stuck in the pick and pop. Low key, I switched that a little bit later. As you can see, he hits the walk back right there. Apollo's able to get a pretty solid contest of 11, and he's out on the break as well. Nice 3-point attempt and gets the green. I am running my dimer as well, as you can see in the top right corner. Right here, now me and him are both in the pick and roll, pick and pop game. Apollo's able to get a nice block attempt, but it actually goes in. Unfortunate, obviously. Now, unfortunately, right here, I'm obviously calling out my play to Tonic, but I think he thinks that he can get a nice little hop back right here. A little bit of a sus shot is all. It is what it is, though. We're able to get back into this game a little bit as we keep on going. As you can see, though, unfortunate bad shot from Tonic leads to transition 3-pointer from them wide open. Now we're going to set this up the right way, though. I'm setting this up for the alley-oop. I want to tell you guys, this is how I won, well, how I got top 6 in mobile. Legitimate top 3, though, finish, and I should have got my rewards, and 2K hold me as well. But anyway, this is the play right here every single time. It's me to set up in the middle, Tonic away from Apollo, and I'm going to be pick and rolling away from Apollo myself, and I'm able to curl this off and get that alley-oop angle. Now, unfortunately, I get bumped right there, and Tonic also gets reached in on, but that is the play. That's going to be what we're looking for every single time we're trying to farm one of those alley-oops, is for me to start on the same side as Apollo, and then for me to work away from Tonic, essentially. Right there, we get a nice little backdoor cut on the alley-oop again. So stuff like that goes a long way when you're trying to win this event. It literally just is what it is. Like, you have to get these lobs one way or another, or you have to get the games over with extremely quickly if you're playing against comp. Because again, I cannot stress to you guys enough, these people that are boosting, it is constant spam of literally just trading baskets in less than 5 seconds a piece. They're going to inbound, give it to their point guard lob it to center, and it's literally just that rinse repeat every single point for probably up to 16 points until someone tries to hose someone out of the gameplay as well and just be the first person to actually just, you know, not play by the rules of trading, so to say. So anyway, right here we're kind of locking up the point guard real nice. Me and Apollo are playing the sides D off the pick and pop. I'm over there to the popper. Tonic drops down a little bit and isn't able to get back to the dude, and then boom, he gets the open mid-range. All right, so here we go with the play well executed. You're gonna see I get the ball in the inbound, but I'm going to Tonic. And again, this is gonna be me rolling away from Apollo. If I were to do this in the opposite direction where Tonic is starting from the middle of the court and I am on this wing, it's gonna make it so my lob angle goes like this. I would have to curl it off in this trajectory and it would put me near the corner. Instead, I roll it away from the corner, and as you can see, I'm curling it off because if Tonic were to throw a regular pass, not only would this guy have a pretty good chance at playing the lane, but on top of that too, we are still going for the my points as well. So not only is this competitively viable, as in really good to do in my opinion, it's also what gets us the my points and how we farm it. So again, this is away from the corner defender, and he has no way of playing this by any means. And you can set this up so easily on people who play sides D, front back defense, whatever the case may be. As long as the dude on the backside takes even a step out to you on the perimeter, you should be able to get those sometimes. All right, now check out this wild gameplay. So Apollo's going to jump at him on that little walk back 3, and he gets a wide open corner fade, but he shoots it late. Now I throw a pass to Tonic right here, and boom, this guy plays an on-ball lane on me, tracks the ball down instead of me. I have the workhorse on as well, and the ridiculous way of him tracking that down. That was unbelievable. I could not believe, like, the fact that this dude just got an on-ball lane like that, and that really kept him in the game, if we're being completely honest, too. He gets the rim run right there with the quick drops. It's 12 to 13. Either way, we still have the lead. Now, if there's one thing with Mobil, you have to just take what's given to you. I mean, honestly, like, yes, I would like to set this alley-oop up every time, but honestly, I just cannot get going off that. I get bumped by my own guy, and then Tonic kind of runs into me real quick right here. It's looking real ugly and sloppy, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it into the basket, get the quick drop, get the bucket, get on to the next possession, and keep us in the game and keep things going. I will say, though, one thing I don't like about this event, you actually don't lose that many my points for losing the game. Like, really, this is all about my points, and even if you lose, as long as you get really good alley-oops, you're still good. So even if the people trade consistent alley-oops back and forth for the boosters, even both teams that are winning and losing can get good my points, which is really stupid. Like I said, I hope Basketball Gods or something like that is back in this year's game. It would be so nice if there was one that's actually based on winning, and that's a lot harder to boost, if we're being honest, because then at that rate, you have to really load up with the right people every single time, and it's not about my points boosting or anything like that. It's literally just getting wins, and you can definitely get wins pretty quickly, even as just a comp team just playing really good. So anyway, right here, I get a nice contest on the fade again. It's going out of bounds, and we get the ball back. We're looking real good as far as winning the game at this point. All right, now look at this, look at this. This is gonna be me telling Tonic what I want for this play right here. I'm telling him a little give and go right here. I'm gonna give him the ball, and then I'm going for the alley-oop right off of it. And as you can see, we get it to execute perfectly. I'm telling y'all, like, I was literally cooking up these plays mid-game. I'm literally telling him, yo, I'm giving you the ball back, and then look for me on the lob right here. Boom, little give and go action as a slasher. And it was so fun to play like this too, where you have an end goal in mind as far as like trying to track down a certain style of points while even still winning the game for that matter. I think this was super fun to play. I really do just desperately wish that the boosters weren't involved in this leaderboard, and I actually had a chance at even winning this. As you can see, nice little interception right there. Obviously, I try and hit the fake pass just to make sure I don't get the ball stripped from me. And now I'm going to just get this on the inbound, go ahead and just ISO with my slash take with the Ben Simmons build. Even if the lock's on me, I can still kind of just run away from him and rim run him all day. So I know a lot of people were wondering, like, oh, can you dribble with this build even though it doesn't have unpluckable equipped? I can still get it on gold for that matter too, but personally, I don't feel like I need unpluckable. I feel like my dribble style can be very clean and precise and just like avoid the lock and avoid the pluck steals. I don't have to dribble behind screens and just spam like dribble moves on the lockdown's face or anything like that. I can really just get past him with one move if I time it the right way or just do it in the right area. But anyway, as you're gonna see, as far as the mobile stuff right here, I'm getting some really good laps. I'm ranked number 7 in this gameplay right here, where you can see. Now look at this though. Look at how much faster these dudes right here just got the 31, 31, and 28. While I was literally like 1 lap behind them from the very beginning of this. So when we both got like 1 or 2 games in, I was barely behind them. But now I'm literally over 10 laps behind. Yet here I am in 5th or 6th place. Like, as you can see, it says my laps are at 18. So pretty much I'm in 5th place as we speak right there. Now check this out. Alright, so like I said, this is going to be a whole hour and 6 minutes of all the gameplay that I had for the rest of Mobil. So for instance, we were matching up with guys like this, where it's 98 overall, you got the level 34. I mean, they were pretty freaking good as well, and as you can see, we get a nice little win right here, 21 to 14. I get 12 points, Tonic with 4 assists, all looking for alley-oops and stuff like that, good steals, good blocks. And here we are again. I'm gonna update you guys a little bit on this stuff, because as you can see, right here it's gonna say I am on lap 23, so I have 22 done. Again, that means I'm literally in 4th place as we speak right there. Scrolling through here, I just want to show a little bit of proof of what the games looked like. It's not like we were trading baskets or anything like that, or cheating or anything. As you can see, I scored 16 points to 6 rebounds. Tonic had 8 assists. We get 6 steals as a team. And again, back and forth steals, back and forth turnovers. We're playing legitimate games right here. We're not boosting back and forth with other people as well. And as you can see, another game down where it was a close one as well. Like literally 23 to 20. And we actually lose for that matter. But here's what I was saying. Losing wasn't really the biggest like detriment to you by any means. As you can see, I go from like lap 26, 27, 28, and then on 29. I really didn't lose that much progress. I'm still in 4th place as we speak. But look at this. These dudes finished in literally, and mind you, look at this, they're all on the same team as well. So they all finished in 53 minutes. Now, I want to let you guys know how hard it is to get all 3 people in the top 3. Like, Apollo, while we're doing this right here, Tonic finished, I think, top 10 with me, but Apollo, our lockdown, is literally sitting all the way down at lap 20 by the time that we even finish. So he's not even halfway done by the time that we're through here. So it's the most obvious thing that they're boosting. These guys are known boosters as well, for that matter. And as you can see, we get into another game, going like 21 to 9 right there. Another game where we actually match up against some more comp again right here with the GOAT tiers and stuff like that all over the place. Into the next game and the next game. I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward to the point of us actually showcasing what happened. So this is the last game right here. Now, I want to let you guys see this because the last game was one that we just wanted to get over with quickly. So I was just kind of letting my guy shoot because I had to get the game in pretty fast. I'm not going to lie, we kind of choked the last game. It was a little ugly and unfortunate. Obviously, I didn't have the best stat line. Tonic didn't have the best stat line either as far as efficiency, and Apollo obviously not much either. But I'm able to finish quickly enough for me to get to 6th place. Now look at this though. This is my point of what I'm saying. Me finishing in this 6th place right here, and as you can see, like the top one is really what matters because I actually like did get this finish. This is really like delayed right here, and for whatever reason, as you can see, even though it only shows 25 laps, you need 40 to actually finish, and that's where I did finish. Now what was really weird is that like once I hit play right here, it just shows status or something weird, but as you can see, this shows my finishing in this situation right here. So I finished in 6th place in 1 hour and 37 minutes, but again, it's so unfortunate and so stupid because if these guys weren't doing this event, and the worst part is that they actually won 2 events before this one. So the one that I decided to actually play was the 3rd Mobil, and this one right here, they played 2 of them and won them both by boosting before that as well. So they just wanted to be annoying, essentially, and just ruin other people's times, or just boast the fact that they could literally boost 3 events in a row, pretty much. So again, if they weren't here boosting it like this, I literally would have finished top 3, would have won the event. It would have been so cool for the video, and I probably would have showcased so many more games too, just to kind of prove the fact that we did it legitimately and that it was through regular pick and roll and us just game planning and scheming quite a bit. I would have loved to actually stream something like this too, but anyway, like I said, just unfortunate situation. Tonic actually does end up finishing top 10 with me though, and we're both able to get into this top 10, but because of how long it took for our last game, I finished 6th and Tonic finished like 8th, I believe, which means he would not have got that top 3 if these guys weren't here. So my whole point to prove, and the reason I kept on playing this through, is I wanted to finish top 6 just in case I was able to just prove a point, or maybe if 2K were to ban these guys because of the fact that they were boosting. And again, you know what, I'll go ahead and load up the Twitter real quick just to show you. Alright, so right here I posted it to Twitter, pretty much showcasing that I did finish 6th and that I would have won it if it weren't for the boosters. As you can see, this dude right here, this Mr. Snaggiums right here, everybody knows this dude as the certified booster. It's so freaking stupid. It's just ridiculous. As you can see, these dudes literally even have a booster community. I mean, I put one of these in the thumbnail, and I told Handles to put one of these in the thumbnail. And look at this. This is ridiculous, bro. It's so hilarious to see these dudes boasting this stuff right here. And I mean, just crazy. Crazy to see all these boosters just grouped up together, and it like I mean, and again, I don't want to get too deep into the snitch life or anything like that, but as you can see, like, dudes are over here talking about taking orders for Mobil, like, you know, like, oh, pay me and I'll go ahead and like boost us to the dub. Same with like just retweeting and stuff like that. Crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy that dudes are so down bad like this. But anyway, like I said, I just wanted to kind of voice my frustration with this stuff. Talk about the fact that these guys are 37 laps in, like literally less than an hour into the event. As you can see, it's literally been 50 minutes and they have 37 laps done. They have one more game they need to play. That's ridiculous. That's not realistic at all. And it's just so unbelievable to even think I am halfway through this thing. I literally need 17 more laps in the amount of time that they need 3, and I'm in 7th place. I'm literally only 4 behind these dudes, and I ended up finishing in 6th, which means only 2 people finished ahead of me between these 2. And I'm pretty positive that nobody boosted in this server except for these 3 right here, where like everybody else is on pretty realistic times. I'll just put it like that. So anyway, that's all the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, for to drop a like, sub if you're new to them, noties, all good stuff. Like always, try to want like 1.5, 2K likes. And if you made it to the end of the video, put Laker in the comment section support you made all the way through. As you can see, like on the bottom right too, it says top 3 finishers win a Mobil 1 go-kart, a race suit, helmet, unlimited blocks, and more. Obviously the and more is like not that much more, but either way, the unlimited blocks would have been cool, the helmet would have been cool, the go-kart would have been cool. I don't know about the race suit, I don't really care about that. And to be fair, I just wanted to win this. I just wanted to like get that. And again, these dudes literally just cheat every single time. It's really stupid. I really don't have a lot of hope for the future of events in this game, unless again 2K hires someone specifically to monitor stuff like this, because there currently is nobody there, and it's kind of stupid if you ask me. And I know maybe I'm just the geek who cares way too much about the event, but why have it in the game if you're just going to let people boost their way to wins on this every single time? It's so stupid. I don't know where the integrity is in this if you're someone who does the boosting either. It's crazy to me that dudes take so much pride in it when it takes no skill to do any of that stuff at all. Again, you can literally afford to even lose the game and just throw lobs all day and get the freebies because the team that you're playing against just lets you do it as well so that you can do it. But anyway, that's all video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Like I said, if you made it to the end of the vid, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on noties, all good stuff. Put Laker in the comments if you made it to the end. And on that, take it easy, man. Peace.